Each person who logs into Epicor ERP must have a user account. A user account contains the person's address and contact information. It also defines which companies and features the person can access. To create an account, navigate to the System Setup Security Maintenance folder. Select User Account Security Maintenance. Click New. Enter the user ID this person will use to log into the application. If you can, enter the person's name, as it's easier to remember. Then enter the person's full name, address, country, and contact information. Epicor ERP installs with the default language for all users, but if this user needs the interface to display in a different language, select this language option. This language must be installed on your system. Likewise, if this user needs to display the interface in a different orientation, like right to left instead of left to right, select the correct format culture option. Single sign-on lets users bypass the login window. Users log on automatically through their operating system accounts. If this feature is active, select the Require Single Sign-On checkbox. Enter the domain this person uses to access the system. Then enter the domain user ID for the operating system account. If you authenticate users through Azure Active Directory, enter the external identity that maps or links this account to an external account. Usually, this is an email address. Enter how many license timeout minutes this user account can be inactive. After the system passes this limit, the application releases this license for other users. Additional users can then log in. The Account Actions section controls this user's password. Click the Expire Password button to force the user to enter a new password during the next login. The Date Last Used and Password Last Changed fields shows the current activity for the password. The Password Expires field displays the date on which this user needs to change this password. To cause passwords to automatically expire after a specific time span, enter a number in the Password Expires Days field. The lockout fields show if this user failed to log in and can no longer access Epicor ERP. If this happens, click the Reset Password button to email a temporary password to the user. The user can then enter a new password. To finish setting up this user account, define the companies and sites this user can access. Click New Company. Navigate to the Company Detail sheet. Select the company for this user. The Available Sites list displays the sites in this company. Highlight a site and click the right arrow button. Click Save. You can now activate this account. Return to the detail sheet. Click the Enable Account button. A dialog box displays that indicates the account is active. Click OK. This new user can now log into Epicor ERP.